Singer, actor, activist. The world is remembering the legendary career and lasting legacy of Harry Belafonte. Good evening, I'm Dana Tyler.
And I'm Dick Brennan. Belafonte played a vital role in the nation's civil rights movement and is remembered as a man who made America a better place.
Tonight, a tribute at the Apollo Theater honoring the Harlem-born entertainer and humanitarian. Belafonte died today at his Upper West Side home of congestive heart failure. He was 96. Harry Belafonte's iconic Banana Boat song set him on a journey to stardom.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home.
The 1956 album Calypso is in the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Belafonte sings of struggles for laborers in Jamaica, where he spent some of his childhood. As he told CBS News in 2018, the song had a special place in his heart.
Most of my family in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, were plantation workers. Singing was a big part of the culture because it helped with the tediousness of working in the sun.
This is my island in the sun.
Harry Belafonte was born in Harlem in 1927 and grew up on 114th Street. He served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. After the military, he returned to New York City and took a job as a janitor's assistant. A tenant gave him 2 tickets to see a play at the American Negro Theater, which was in the basement of the Schomburg Library in Harlem. It would change his life.
I looked and saw players on the stage in the basement of a library in Harlem, saying things and doing things that just absolutely overwhelmed me.
He would meet Sidney Poitier, and they would become lifelong friends. Belafonte said it was the theater that shaped his sense of purpose.
I was an activist long before I became an artist, but it was in looking at the world of art and what I discovered in this theater that I found a place where my activism could be nourished.
The actor made his Broadway debut in 1953's John Murray Anderson's Almanac and won a Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Musical. That same year, Belafonte got his first movie role in Bright Road, opposite Dorothy Dandridge. The next year, the two appeared on screen again in Carmen Jones. In 1960, the entertainer won a Grammy Award for Best Folk Performance, and that same year, he would win an Emmy Award. But art and activism would be his life and legacy. He was close friends with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and spoke at the 1963 March on Washington.
To be in Washington was for me today a beginning, really, a kind of a climax to generations of hope.
Whether speaking to politicians or a pope, Belafonte was passionate about the fight for justice for all. And the 115th Street branch of the New York Public Library was renamed in his honor in 2017.
I've done a lot in my life, but this particular ceremony has deeper resonance.
Harry Belafonte was married 3 times and had 6 children. And that's what he was like. I mean, for generations, you know, that day, you know, you could hear it in homes, black, white, older, younger, just, and you got to meet him, Dick?
I did get to meet him once, and I think it was at the West Indian Day Parade. He was in his early 80s, and in his presence, he had an aura of a greatness about him. And I frankly don't remember what he said, but I remember saying to him at one point, "You look great." And he said, "I'm an old man." And I said, "Well, I want what you're eating." And he goes, "What?" And I said, "I want what you're drinking." He goes, "I heard you the first time." Yeah, he was goofing. He was great. Gosh. It was really extraordinary. And very few people have that aura about them. And he was a star, but he was much more than a star.
Approachable.
Absolutely.
Powerful.
Yes.